on the last video.
Okay. Well, get back in there, Chelsea.
Get back in there, faggot.
Come on, faggot! Anyway.
The adventure continues.
It's not skipping to the next day, it's just moving on to the next day. Alright, well, these aren't the abnormalities anybody was talking about. Ices are melting. We don't know if it's because spring is coming or the palace is crumbling. If any system issue deletes the blur from the abnormality, we will have to sincerely think of how to deal with the manager.
I want the middle one. I like fairy tales. Fairy tales are fun.
But it's a human. We have too many humans.
Fine.
No, I don't know. We can deal with human. That means religious, by the way.
We just got a religious thing. Past like
True.
2 things were religious.
Oh, we have 2 choices, right? And my dear employees, I hope you all put on the gas masks that we distributed to you before we come in here. Oh my god, the look on Chelsea's face. She's like, oh god. This is a forest full of hearts. No matter how many times he cuts down the hearts, the forest remains dense. Now you become the sky and I become the land. I'm thinking left or right.
Then the sky and land. That's because I was thinking that of the middle one.
So we have a lot of fairy tale stuff. This is religious. It
No, that one's original.
Not religious, just original, right? This one's religious.
No, that one's down below.
3.
Oh, yes, 03. But what is 05? We don't have a lot of 05s, I don't think.
We don't. Alright, we'll get this one then. It's probably terrifying, but we'll find out. Mankind wanted to build a fertile land for a long time. World. But what does fertile mean to them? Is it worthy of all that conflict and pain? Numerous stories began and vanished. During that process, people started to lose faith. By looking at them, some saw despair while others saw hope. At a certain moment, a new civilization was born. Many changes were made in unbelievable speeds, and new technologies were discovered. All of the wings hold at least one singularity. That's right, like the first humans wanted, the technologies were to create a fertile world. People wanted a better world, and an unimaginable sight unfolded. If all those turned everything fertile, we cannot know. One thing is certain. That is what enabled me to speak in front of you. So is she, like, explaining the origin of, like, the universe that this is, then?
I think so.
Because I honestly don't understand what she's saying at all.
Alright, ready?
Go ahead.
The employees have become more talkative these days. They're more motivated than usual. A lively atmosphere this is rare. It's getting even me excited. Lively isn't really the right word. More like excited over a trivial matter. All because of a new manager, and that's nothing special to us. Be more understanding, Tiffereth. It's lobotomy. News is rare other than someone's death. The employees need something to talk about.
Sometimes you gotta look at that to be able to decrypt the poor translation.
I really hope this isn't foreshadowing up here that cutie Tiffereth dies.
I hope not. Why would you say that? I
Sorry,
think it might just be because there's another thing on the bottom part for the other one.
I don't know, I just realized that looked like the cute Tiffereth.
Kinda.
Well, if it makes them efficient even for a short time, then yes, I can be understanding. But what I can't understand is getting so noisy about it all.
She hates noise.
But weren't you excited as well at first? Oh. Well, yes, because it was the first time.
Oh, Tiff. She's a tsundere, that's why. It's her sugar and her ice.
Yes, one sugar, one's ice.
Edit that, Barry. Put ice over her face.
We should be excited, even if it's not the first time. Do you remember we made a bet over whether the manager could save an employee that had a 95% mental corruption? Ah, of course. I bet on no and you bet on yes. Yes, because the employee died.
Oh, but.
Yes, but the employee died.
But dear God.
I was so happy with my victory, I insisted on continuing the bet, even though the result was always the same. Right, but you stopped betting. Well, you always lose. It's boring. I didn't bet without thinking it through. I always hoped for a change. Sorry you're always disappointed.
She's so nice.
Well, if we had infinite time, I guess a day would come when my hopes came true. What do you think?
Maybe.
I think so too. Perhaps if we've met sooner.
Finish a day with cliff-off meltdown 7 or lower.
I mean, we were definitely a lot close, a lot further from 8 than we needed. We were at like 3.
Yeah, something like that. Time to find out what our new buddies are.
Yep, both of them.
Mm-hmm. All of them, actually, but yes.
Both. There's only 2.
Oh, shut up. Oh, our property shield. Wait, oh, so it's damage. Absorb white damage. No effect against other types of attacks. Temporarily reduces the perception of the target, protecting it from spiritual attacks from the... Oh, okay. It's just explaining how it works. Once to prevent the erosion thorn from infiltrating deep into the target. One drawback, it can't protect from damage taken within the shield. What? So if the enemy is in the shield, is what it's saying. That's a shield that absorbs R-type attacks for a limited time. It has no effect against other types of attacks.
I think we should do that one. At least someone goes insane, we have a chance to save them. And the black one's just weird.
That actually would be incredibly useful for Dusks, the red damage shield too, so yes. Damn, Tiff's got some good shit.
Oh,
we don't need to bring anybody
assignment
to the lower
needed,
level.
it says up here. I think we need to put somebody at the bottom. Yeah.
I mean, we can literally just split them up.
We have 30 points, by the way.
Oh my god, yeah, are we moving anybody to Central?
Shooty.
Fair enough, because he won't really be fighting anyway.
He has the shooty.
Indeed.
Alright.
But it'd be like really hilarious if we turn this into an animation someday, and I was thinking like of a Lisa. Go ahead. I was thinking of a Lisa character that basically just calls out all of Austin's bullshit that he shouldn't be doing.
What?
Oh, I know.
What's this?
Yeah, that's the new
shield.
shield.
That's the shield.
There's a whole thing. We have bullets now, too. Bullet reloads when cliff-off meltdown. So we can do it every...
Ooh, I think there's a second half to that. Okay, I'm glad to know we have the fucking Night King from the Game of Thrones.
And what the hell are you again?
Yin and Yang.
Well,
We
I
have
mean...
Yang.
Oh, okay.
So,
where's
I just
Yang?
realized, yeah, it's probably 103 or something. We never read these, so why don't we just read these real quick?
Oh, yes. What happens when people die? What happened to those who worked here? They must have returned to their home, where family and warmness await, but everyone knows that the employees can't leave the company unless they retire. Then they must have retired and returned to their homes, having earned what they wanted and full of hope. We are feathers of the wing, but retiring isn't as easy as it sounds, just like how feathers do not fall on their own free will. Then where did the retired employees go? They are bound to the company the moment they enter. They cannot leave even if they retire. Long ago in some world, people believed that they become beautiful beings with small wings when they die. What nonsense. If we have wings, can we leave here? Do we get wings after we retire? The mourner with the colossal baggage on his back is said to have come here and be the savior of all, but now he is trapped like everyone else, roaming the company with only the memory of empty faith. The baggage he carries is a coffin, a large coffin to pay tribute to the employees who have nowhere else to go. But it is too small to comfort those innocent sacrifices. Inside it are butterflies, waiting for the time to sleep. Until then, they flutter their wings uselessly. Butterflies are supposed to pollinate flowers, but not a single flower blooms in this place. They have no choice but to wait. After all, there must be an end to the world. Interesting.
Alright.
So we're gonna definitely get you to the 2-minute mark. I think it's the 2-minute mark at least, but send yourself down. I was gonna say send yourself down
Yeah,
first.
I know. It doesn't really matter. I can just go right back.
And then we'll work on those things in the bottom left and figure out what the fuck they do.
Okay, they're Jewish.
Yeah, there's a third fucking area to that.
Well, I didn't know they're Jewish.
How much time did it rack up, though, is the question? Because if it's at like 1:30, you don't need to count shit.
It doesn't matter. You need to get me out before 90 minutes and 90 seconds.
Yeah, but it changes the buff. And it might be a debuff.
No, the debuff hits at 90. Also, how we can see is we wait.
I think it's every 5 seconds you take damage.
Wait. We wait and we see when people start getting health regen. Not off of the... Yep, that's been 30. That's been the time.
There we go. Hey, that's actually a really effective measure. Now go ahead and click on it, though, to see the time. Yeah, literally perfectly 1:30 seconds. So the next time you send yourself in, you can just wait. Interesting.
That's how I was figuring it out before. I was watching to see when people started gaining health. That wasn't part of
Go down to
this.
the yin and yang thing really quickly, just to look at it. Huh. I was wondering if it, like, changed the way that it looked or something.
It's kind of cute, I won't lie.
And then we just wait until you get observation level 4, really. Do you enjoy praying to flesh, Chelsea?
No, I really don't, but I mean, no one else wants to do
It
this
says that
shit.
it writhes and moves whenever that someone prays to it, but that's horse shit.
I really don't like doing this, but none of y'all faggots ever want to do this shit, so I guess
I mean, we can send anyone in here. You're the one that keeps sending yourself in. Get out.
It's only been 30 seconds, chill.
Subject prayer for duration 46 and 90. Similar to Experiment 2, but also recovered SP,
Told
so
you.
longer gives you a better buff.
Told you it can go up to 30, it can go up to 90 seconds.
So you can send yourself back over here.
Huh?
You can send yourself back in the fucking actual room now. Like, not in the room with the abnormality. I mean, like, yeah, thank you, central control.
I know what you meant.
So, who are we going? Who are we sending? I can send myself in there and we can figure it out, but, let me just see what my stats are there. I have good health. I have exceptional prudence, but I don't know.
I vote Kitten.
You know, she's probably our tankiest bet. The only issue is she has a Teth armor, so it would be bad if there was a WoW, but one way to find out. Send it in for insight. Send the kitten. Dear God, that is unacceptable. She's relaxed, so that's a good start.
That means it's either a
It's
WoW
gotta be a
or
he.
lower.
Look at the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boxes tell me it's a he.
Yeah, it's a he, because it'd be calm if it was a WoW.
Mm-hmm.
I think it did.
Insight seems to work well.
It
Stick
does
with
white
just this one
damage.
for now, though.
Oh no, I was only clicking
Whoa!
What?
No, go back on it.
No, I'm waiting to see if anything happens when that goes down. That's the only reason. Yeah, it only has...
You only have basic, and it
Oh,
doesn't
that's
tell you
'cause
how
I'm not
many
in the
PE
story.
boxes. Oh. It's like, what the fuck? Get the tips, absolutely.
When the work result was normal, the employee was kissed by... Okay.
So kissed is bad. Who was given the second kiss forgot everything and was
So when they
trapped
get kissed
in it.
once, they can't go back.
Alright, neat.
Is that like a man or a woman, or does it matter?
Yo,
Does it not identify as either?
yo, it could be a spatula and it can kiss whoever the fuck it wants.
That's
dude.
fine. I mean, if it kissed me, I'd be flattered. If the first time that I talked to, like, a new thing and got kissed by it, and I didn't immediately die, I'd probably be, like, confused but flattered at the same time.
Yeah.
She's having a very good success
It
rate
looks
in there, too.
feminine in the face. To avoid the deadly third kiss, and to save the trapped employee, a duel with
Blank must be commenced. Scroll down.
only those with high fortitude will be able to safely save the employee. Okay.
Let's rescue it before the day is over.
So
Okay.
it is high for high insight.
And because she has 5, she has probably the most likelihood to go in there.
Yep. Her and pterodactyl.
Well, I guess we continue work with it.
I mean, it seems fine.
It seems acceptable, and it's a good source of PE boxes for a He class.
Do you want to go to this one? Because it looks like this one will be fine if we just leave it.
I think it should be, and then we can rotate works.
I'm going to just keep an eye on her, just on the off chance we roll bad.
Who are we sending? Send them down to the bottom floor first, whoever you want to
Oh,
send
I
in
just-
there. You can send me.
Okay.
What work do we want me to do? I do just insight, honestly. So, send me down to the bottom floor. I do still need a little bit of a temperance boost eventually, but we won't worry
Actually-
about that now. What?
I'm going to send Kodo.
Are you? Because he
Yeah,
has the
might-
higher temperance?
It might
But
have,
if it does red damage?
but I think it's just a sheer fact that we should probably send an information team to be examining
I'm just
things.
putting into account what if anything that we get is a WoW or higher. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll
He's
let
not qualified to deal with it. I'm not qualified to deal with it, really.
it should be fine.
But I have a higher success in not dying instantly in that room. That's all I'm saying. Better fortitude and prudent stats. My temperance ain't super high, but
We'll let you just see what it is.
and that is basically the only thing that we can hope for here.
Your comms, this is a WoW, probably.
Looks like. And it does black damage. We may need to send you in there after the success drops a little.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's a
definitely a WoW. So, managerial tips, 100%.
WoW. Bad at decreases.
We may want to send you in there next, to be honest with you, just because of that higher temperance and the regen and everything else. After she's done, spend some PE boxes.
Was that red always?
Is what?
It's swinging less. It looks like it's swinging slower.
If anything, it actually looks like, well, you're also not fast forwarding, but it looks like it swang further. Or
Yeah, it swung
further.
further and faster before. And I don't think that dot here was red. It looks red, and it looks like it
Probably
It
got
looks
a little
damaged.
pissy.
looks like it's hurt. Let's try a different thing. What? What? What?
I mean, I'm thinking it's still gonna wind up being bad regardless, but we don't know if it's insight work that triggered that. You know what I mean?
Alright.
We're just going off of what we know about Beauty and the Beast. Honestly, I'm expecting the worst anyway going in here, but I still think stick with certain works so that we can guarantee.
Snow Queen.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Lance. Look at that shit. That's pretty cool, actually.
I was not paying attention to see if she got kissed. I won't lie. It's damaged, yeah. It
Two
got hurt.
pendants. Wait, what? 2 pendants? Please contain the 2 pendants in separate rooms. Oh. When black fish and the white fish meet. Gotcha. So, yeah, if we ever get its counterpart, keep them away from each other. Or... Oh, it's probably
it's an item.
equipment.
One's an item.
How's that not a good? That's gotta be a good, right? Okay. More managerial tips. Max them out if you can. With blank escapes, do not allow it to touch the other one. Alright, oh, we should have waited for the basic. It doesn't matter. You'll probably get 14 next time.
It doesn't matter because odds are I'm gonna probably get it regardless.
You know, it
so
actually
boxes.
didn't say what reduces the cliff off, though.
Yeah. I think it
so
escapes,
it might
though,
just
when it...
change
I think it escapes, though. It's not like a...
when the cliff off drops, so...
It's just... It seems like it's just an escape thing. So I want to get the escape info before it... basic.
Yeah.
It seems more useful, to be honest. We already know what type of damage it does.
True, and everything that we've read so far doesn't actually show what reduces its cliff off. Get one of the spears, 100%.
Like, the basic info, everything we get from basic info, we don't really need. We know it's a WoW, we know what its output is, we know what damage it does.
Yeah.
We don't really need anything for that. It's moving so slow now. Look how, like, this is on 3 times speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's enough to get the escape info. So if it happens to
Alright,
run
it's
out,
weak to white damage, it's immune to black.
I mean, that's typical RPG knowledge, though, for you right there. If it does the damage, don't use the damage. Is somebody dead out in that room?
No.
No, okay, it's just the fucking little black lines there.
Don't scare me like that.
Right, Angela, fuck off. We know you like Brad. I will continue to make that joke until it gets so stale that you guys hate me. What?
That spooked me. I paused it a second. I was getting damage dealt to me.
Can't wait to see what you give us.
Yeah, I don't
have enough
really,
suits for
I
people.
don't really care to work on anything else right now. I won't lie.
We just need to get through the day, really.
Yeah, how'd I know that was the end? I like the timer. I won't lie.
Weak to red, though, but it's fine.
I was more talking about what it looked like.
No, I know. I know exactly what you're talking about. I really do like the Snow Queen. She's pretty cool.
Oh.
Oh my god, is that an
Speed and
earring?
attack speed. Yeah.
Heals as much as the damage taken by the chance of 8%.
An 8% chance to...
Oh my god, that glaive,
Ooh.
though, dude.
Ooh, baby.
Who's getting the glaive?
I don't know. How many do we have for that fucker? 2. We have 2 of them.
The problem is we don't really have any. I could use it. I don't like staffs. I do like pole arms, though.
Should I send me one more time?
Yeah, absolutely. Keep fucking working on it.
I mean, I still have a high, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I distinctly recall you working on Little Red at 16% and being fine.
Yeah.
So.
And we can see it's cliff off, so it has a 2 still, so doesn't matter that much.
So long as it stays in a medium, I think you're good. So it just needs to be above a what? Like probably an 8, a 7, a 6, something like that.
I don't even know if normal was dropping its cliff off. So it doesn't really matter that
I'm just saying, make sure it's not a bad.
Yeah. 8 is bad.
Which, yeah, 8. We lucked out on these ones. They're powerful, but they're not a pain in the ass.
Yep.
I'll accept that.
Alright, move my ass back over.
Oh, you know why he's killing it? He's Canadian. Okay, Hex. That's why he's killing it. He's Canadian. He likes the snow.
Okay. So I'm literally just ending it after this, by the way.
You can do one more if you want to try it.
You want to risk it? You want to risk for the biscuit?
I would love a biscuit.
Want a biscuit? Alright.
You're definitely giving me that pole arm later, right?
Yeah.
Right? Chris gets the spear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I become the Dragoon I was born to be. And then you can give me an actually decent, like,
Jesus Christ,
red armor.
Michael. Michael still has the fucking high.
What other red armors? I mean, WoW armors do we have? We have Swan.
We have Swan, we have...
There's the suppression one, but that's for Georgia for a reason. So we
suppression
don't have
one.
any WoW armors that actually reduce from red damage right now.
I think Heather's might. Not Heather.
That's a
what?
he,
Heather, Ricky. I forgot. We gave...
It's Swans and the...
Ricky has this.
That is not a
Oh,
WoW.
it's a he.
The weapon from that thing is a WoW, but not the armor. So we just need better fucking WoW armors that defend against red. Up to you, man, if you want to try one more
I'm
for
waiting
the
to
armor.
see what the percentage is.
It's 16.
No, I mean, like, the actual, like...
Because if it's a common, you're not doing it.
Why not? Worst that happens is I get, like, an...
Fucking bird.
Bad.
So George is up top, and Ricky's down low.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. He is stabbing you with tiny needles, but I don't think that that was enough to actually get the armor.
I don't care.
Oh wow, you still got 100% for the fucking thing anyway.
What do you mean 100%?
It
It's
didn't give us.
survival
It
rate.
didn't give us a penalty. Though.
Yeah, it did. It got rid of one lobotomy point, but that doesn't mean you have a less
One
survivals.
lobotomy point.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's probably...
Why have we cared?
That's exactly why I didn't see the problem.
Why have we cared this whole entire time? I feel like an idiot. Alright, Kodo's got a 3 fortitude, though. Bravo, bravo.
Isabel has a 3 prudence and a 2 temperance now. I guess using shoes gets rid of temperance, so we're gonna have to give her more temperance.
Gets rid of temperance?
Yes, she just went down in temperance.
Ooh, interesting. That was never a thing. We'll just give her a
Loki-
buff with lobotomy points.
Loki has a 3 temperance now, and yeah.
Skip on to the next day, then. Alright, let's see what the new abnormalities are going to be for the next time that we do a recording session. So, by the way, this is a Wednesday right now. The next few days, we don't know what the schedule is going to look like, but I got some things planned for the weekend that's very important and near and dear to me. So I don't know what our recording schedule is going to look like, guys. It might be a couple of days before we get more, so... This magical bullet can truly hit anyone you say. Now it's time for my head to burst. Good day.
Sounds like those two go together.
Right? The smiling faces are eerie and full of sorrow, trauma. They're human.
Want to do the middle one?
I mean, I kind of want the magical bullet. I'm
Or
not
you can do
gonna
the magical
lie,
bullet then.
because that one's been popping up a couple of times.
Magical bullet that killed JFK also created the hole in the ozone layer.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I guess we don't have a oh, fuck, that's Yang.
The music stopped.
Why do I feel like that's an Aleph? Or like they're an Aleph when they're together.
That's so fucked up that it alters your game so that you have to pick it the next time. That doesn't even say item.
It's an 07.
Wait a minute. 7's a specific thing. This is the only thing in the game with that. 7, I think, was the one thing that we read that said breaching tool. Where I was like, wow, that's weirdly specific. This has got to be the only thing in the game that's a 7.
I think that's an Aleph. I think Yang is an Aleph. Or when they're together, they're an Aleph. It says to keep them apart because they'll destroy the world. I think Yin and Yang together is an Aleph.
That's a doozy, guys. I don't know what to make of that. We're gonna probably fuck around with it, though, before we do anything. But
Can we
that's
fuck around with
so
it before
messed
we
up.
end today? I can't
We
just
need
leave
to,
that.
and I gotta go and poop in a minute, but Do you know there's a cactus on your chaotic desk? I thought she was going to say there's a cactus on your head or something. Looks like an employee who likes you put it there. I don't like cacti much. Well, that's okay, because it wasn't for you, Angela. There could be various reasons for growing a plant, but the vicious thorns are not pleasing to look at, and it doesn't produce any valuable sap either. That's true. Looking at it from a purely practical standpoint, I guess you could say that a cactus is a terrible plant. I've never seen it grow a flower bud either. Theoretically, it will bloom in the right environments, but maybe it thinks the area is barren since I've never seen it. Will the cactus bear a flower? Will it, Chelsea?
Yes, it will.
Yes, it will. You talk as if you saw it for yourself. Well, if you're so sure about it, then keep it. This place doesn't even have sunlight. Ready, Chelsea?
Dot.
Tiff Tiff!
If you're looking for Tiffereth, the meeting is still in progress. Dots. I'm bad at conversation. I miss the managers who are talkative. There's something I wanted to ask. Do you notice someone's memory and emotions are bleeding through us?
We're starting to get down to the bottom of the Sephiras!
You must have seen us being angry, happy, sad, even if we're machines. And we even have our own weakness. Why? What's inside us? If something is inside us, why? Why make something imperfect planting weakness? I tried to find the answer,
I bet they combine to something terrible.
but I gave up. I think you may have the answer. Somewhere in your memory, there may be a reason why imperfection is required. We're machines, but not machines. Not machines. Hey, are you having fun without me? Dots. Tiffereth, anything seriously fun is not good. It's time for another replacement. Oh.
It's all good. It's time for another replacement. The cycle is getting shorter and shorter.
But it can be reduced anytime when needed, right?
Well, it's still company property, so it shouldn't be wasted. Tiffereth, maybe we should explain it to the manager first.
But why?
I told you, Tiffereth, the human mind is fragile. It can't take the existence of beings like us.
But it's not that gross. It's not as if an employee is decapitated or their internal organs are spilling out.
Humans fear the unknown. It doesn't have to be graphic.
Ugh, there's so many things to be mindful of. Why can't they replace managers with machines? It's not like they can't.
Tiffereth, there are things only humans can manage. The founder has a reason for assigning managers.
Well then, off we go to storage. That's one of the few locations where perception is weakened. I know that place. Tiffereth, what are you talking about? That's where we always go. I don't mean that. I remember what happened here. Dots. You do? Great. Thank you for helping me as always.
Finish a day, clip off 6 or lower. Alright, cool.
That's still easy. Are you going to expand the central control team?
Yes. We're getting somewhere really interesting in this game lately,
I love
and
having
I
to
can't
put on my
wait.
bitch voice.
I bet literally they're all like, honestly, you remember the Raven episode of Teen Titans with all like the split personalities?
Might be.
$10. White damage or black damage? Which
Black.
would be more important?
Just because I'm worried about you.
Yeah.